Yeah, that's fine. I'm just practicing. Welcome to St. Croix Lutheran Academy. Yeah, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to St. Croix Lutheran Academy tonight for the matchup against St. Anthony versus the Crusaders. Coach Dave Milky brings in his team tonight outside the top 10, but just with a big win here tonight, could potentially get into the top 10 of the 3A girls state rankings. The referees are having a nice meeting with the captains out in center court. We have Joe Smith, Tom Brown, Jim Kelly as refs tonight. How does that sound, Chris? Did it sound all right? Yep, I can get it here. Is that better? Is there too much? Does it pick up too much outside noise? All right. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Coaches shake hands with the referees here tonight. Go over some ground rules. These teams met back earlier in January, where the Crusaders won handily, 81-54. They dominated with Jules Skrine led the way with 24 points, with Laura Hagee at 20 and Lucy Hauge. Darn it, I gotta say that. Skrine, Hauge. Top. And the quarterback of the team, Clara Avery, had 11 assists, her season high for assists. Is that good? If I look over here and I see me talk. Okay. Are we live or going to be live here soon? What'd you send, Mom? Oh, the link? Oh, jeez. St. Croix working on their ball handling. We got approximately 8.5 minutes here before the national anthem and a special parents presentation here tonight, as it's Parents' Night here at St. Croix Lutheran Academy. It's that one. Left is low, right is up. Yep. Chris, did they tell you they're still going to do a parent? Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sounds good. Good evening. Welcome to St. Croix Lutheran Academy, where tonight we have a matchup. But before the game starts, we're going to have a parents' introductions here. Coach Milky has the mic.
They'll stop a little bit, they'll give their name, and then they'll come to you. You do not have to come over here.
Hi, we want to take this time right now to show our appreciation for everything our parents do. You guys are a huge reason why we are able to play the game that we love. So at this time, each girl will come up to the microphone, say their parent's name, and then bring a flower up to you in the stand. Kathy, Jonathan, and Avery, thank you for putting up with me for the rest of my school time. I'm Sophia, editor, and my parents are Amy and Mark. I'm Jordan, and my parents are Arizona, so I just want to play this with you. I'm Addison, and my parents are Washington. I'm Olivia, cousin Garcia. I'm Taya, and my grandparents are Gerald and Kathy. I'm Elise, and my parents are Dave and Kate. My name is Autumn, and I'm from I'm Leah, and my parents are Bob and Stuart. I'm Jonah, and my parents are Dwayne and Gino. I'm Ellen, and my parents are Henry and Antonella. Hi, I'm Ethan, and my parents are Bill and Kate. I'm James, and my parents are Glenn and Graham. I'm Ida, and my parents are Owen and Chen. I'm Sandra, and my parents are Ryan and Rebecca. I'm Haley, and my parents are James and Gary. The names Maddie and Nate, and Joel and Jensen and Susan. I'm Lucy, and my parents are Tom and Carla. I'm Helen, and my parents are Vivian and Chad. I'm Kenzie, and my parents are Dennis and Mike. I'm Sam, and my parents are Robert and Abby. I'm Adam, and my parents are not. I'm Lydia, and my parents are also not here, but will be here to represent me. I'm Molly, and Teresa is representing me tonight.
Thank you very much. We appreciate everything you do. The girls are very, very lucky to have you. Thank you.
Very nice special parents' ceremony here for every player who plays for St. Croix Lutheran Academy. Special night for those seniors, especially who have been along for the journey for quite some time. We're, we're going to have starting lineups, and the game's going to begin here in approximately 3 minutes here, with the parent ceremony kind of having a unusual set here for the pregame workouts or warm-ups, I should say. So the ladies are going to go out and get themselves warmed up, and we'll get started here in approximately 3 minutes. Good evening. Welcome to St. Croix Lutheran Academy here in West St. Paul. for tonight's matchup between the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders and St. Anthony Huskies. My name is Scott Manwarren. I'll be your commentator here tonight. I'm joined by Jackson Din as our camera guy. Luke Manwarren is our scoreboard and timer, and executive producer Chris Mackey is here with us as well. This Tri-Metro Conference matchup is always, as we switch into the February timeframe, always gets to be more and more important. Every conference game has a bigger importance as we go. St. Anthony comes into the match with a 9-7 record. Their away record is quite impressive. They're 5-0. They have not lost this year away from St. Anthony. In their last 10, they have a 6-4 record. And just recently here this past Tuesday, they beat Fridley at Fridley 62-49. And their next game that they have upcoming is next week against Visitation on Tuesday. Their leading scores that St. Anthony has is Annika Thomas, averaging 17.6 points, and Samantha Seabit, averaging 17 points. Before I go over the St. Croix Lutheran roster, we'll pause here for the national anthem. Great rendition of the national anthem. It's the school fight song here for St. Croix Lutheran Academy plays. Coach Mary Hadler brings in the St. Anthony Huskies into this all-important Tri-Metro Conference game. St. Anthony comes in with an overall record of 14-4. In their last 10, they are 8-2 with a home record of 6-0, which is quite impressive here. And so we have a St. Croix with a 6-0 home record, and St. Anthony has a 5-0 record on the road. So somebody's going to get their first loss here tonight. Some of the top leaders here, some players that we need to be watching here tonight. Claire Avery, the quarterback of the St. Croix Lutheran Crusader team. She averaging 5.8 assists and 5.4 steals. She is the quarterback of the team. She's number 4 in the Minnesota State High School League on assists, and number 3 in steals in the Minnesota State High School League. Next, Laura Hauge. She's just an overall talent, 8th grader, and she's one of the top 3-point shooters in Minnesota State High School League. Lucy Hauge, leading rebounder for the Crusaders. She's averaging 9.2 rebounds per game, and she's in the top 100 for rebounds in the state of Minnesota, which is pretty impressive. And lastly, one of the top scorer for St. Croix Lutheran is Jewel Skrine, 14.3 points per game, and her top game was 32 points against number 1 De La Salle, so she can put up the points when we need to. The last time St. Anthony and St. Croix Lutheran played, it was a victory here earlier in January by the Crusaders, 81-54 back in St. Anthony. Skrine led the way with 24 points. Laura Hauge had 20 points, 12 rebounds, and Lucy Hauge had 16 points, 9 rebounds, along with Claire Avery with a season high 11 assists. We're looking for a great matchup here between the St. Anthony Huskies and the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders. Coach Dave Milkey, talking with him prior to the game, he expects that St. Anthony's going to try to press and try to up that tempo and make the Crusaders have to handle the ball and create some turnovers. I think if the field goal percentage is above 50% for St. Croix Lutheran, they got a great chance at winning here tonight. So it should be a fun night here. We're going to begin here. The teams are getting their last instructions here from their coaches, and we'll have the tip here shortly. We do have a 45-second clock here tonight in Minnesota State High School League rules that has been adopted here recently. And so we'll see who we go if this gets down to that. Coaches for St. Croix Lutheran is head coach Dave Milkey, his assistants Eric Oakland, John Hebner, along with Ellen Pieper. Mr. Richard Gibson welcomes everybody to St. Croix Lutheran, along with athletic director Ryan Hulse. We're going to have the tip here. Lucy Hauge takes the tip. We're all ready to get play started. Tip won by St. Croix. Claire Avery brings the ball up, gets it to Lucy. Laura surveys, working the ball around. Back to the quarterback. Looking for that drive to the bucket. Oh, missed the rebound. St. Anthony bring the ball up. Annika Thomas has it. Pass it over to Nogoset. Up and in by Dahl. 2-0 St. Anthony. Claire Avery calls out the play. Looking for a little pick and roll. Back to Skrine. Oh, gets it in. Avery with the shot. Missed. Rebound St. Anthony. Looking for Seabit to Nagosic. Thomas has the ball out on the left wing. Elbow shot. Out. Rebound. Thomas. Laura Hauge with the rebound brings it up. Lucy with the 3-point miss. Pace is pretty good here, up and back. Oh, drive to the bucket by Emily. Back to Dahl. Looking for a teammate. Oh. Annika Thomas down low. Pivoted and in. 4-0 St. Anthony. Avery brings the ball up. Laura hit. Oh, fall on Gross. First fall on Gross. Ball in. 3-point miss by Moon. St. Anthony brings the ball up down the lane. Back to Seabit for a 3-point. Oh, miss. Claire Avery brings the ball up, trying to survey. Looking. Moon taking the ball to the bucket. Up and in. 4-2 St. Anthony. Dahl, guarded by Laura Hoggy. Out to Seabit up top. Playing man-to-man here. Or a little bit of zone. Oh. Rebound by Scrine. Brings the ball up. Drive to the bucket. Miss. Thomas with the rebound. Bringing it up. Pass to Gross. Back to Thomas. Up and in. 6-2 St. Anthony. Claire Avery back the other way really quick. Up and in. A 3-point chance for Claire Avery. They beat the Huskies back down the floor. Complete the 3-point play here by Claire Avery. Up and in. 6-5 St. Anthony. Annika Thomas out. Oh, fall on St. Croix Lutheran. Fall on Scrine. Her first, team's first. And Thomas inbounds the ball underneath the hoop. Oh, Seabit misses her shot, go and rebounds it herself. Seabit in the left corner. Steal attempt by Avery. Thomas to Negos. By Gross. Fall on Scrine, her second. Gross to complete the 3-point play, up and in. 9-5 St. Anthony. Avery brings the ball up. Up in that tempo here tonight. Laura Hoggy has it. Working the ball around. Avery. Looking for Lucy Hoggy down low. Oh, skip pass. Laura Hoggy. Oh. Working the ball all the way around. Oh, Avery with the miss. 3-point try, up and over the top. Moon with the deep three, missed. St. Anthony inbounds the ball on their baseline. 13:46 left in the game, or left in the first half. Seabit brings the ball out, calls out the play. Annika Thomas just top of the key, backs it out. Thomas, left-handed shot, up, out, rebound by Claire Avery. Oh, fall on St. Anthony. Dahl with the fall, first personal foul, third on the team. Moon at the line for 2. This is the first. Number 11, Cameron Weiss enters the game for St. Anthony. Moon with the second. Dribble, up, and in. 6-9 in St. Anthony over St. Croix right now. Thomas working the ball around. Kick ball here by Laura Hauge. Seabit to inbound the ball baseline underneath the St. Croix basket. Back to the corner here. Seabit for a 3-point chance. Off. Rebound by Ella Avery. Over to Laura Hauge, deep three, miss. Seabit brings the ball up, looking. Annika Thomas up the left side. Oh, spin move. Lucy Hauge, jump ball. St. Anthony ball underneath the St. Croix Lutheran basket. Megan Prisbilla in for Dahl. Annika Thomas looking for the teammate. 3-point come into the game. Rebound by Clara Avery. Up in the pace here, trying to catch St. Anthony from getting in their defensive set. Clara Avery dribbling, looking for some help. Moon out top. Ella Avery skip past her sister Clara. Down to Lucy Hauge. Taken away by Gross. Seabit with the ball up. Oh, looks. Out of bounds on St. Anthony. Lucy Hauge is inbounding it here to Clara Avery. 6-9 St. Anthony over St. Croix here. 12 minutes left in the first half. Laura Hauge. Pick and roll. Oh, nice. Nice play by Megan Prisbilla. Seabit bringing the ball up. Looking for her teammate. Pick and roll here. Going to the bucket. Seabit, oh, missed the shot. Rebound by Lucy Hauge. Clara Avery bringing the ball up. Oh, Ella Avery has it. Oh, steal by Annika Thomas. Ella Avery back on defense. Annika Thomas with the bucket. 11-6. Timeout by Coach Milkey trying to stop this run. 11-6 St. Anthony. Annika Thomas leading the way with 6, along with Livy Gross with 5 points. At the last game against where St. Croix Lutheran and St. Anthony participated, Skrine had 24, Laura Hauge had 20, and Lucy Hauge had 16 points. So we got a long way to go. The Crusaders shot 55% for the night, including 78% from the free throw line. Long game to go here, but you know that I think the crowd is a bit stunned here, pretty quiet here at the moment, but they're looking for a chance to get behind the Crusaders even more. With the pace that we've had here tonight, the shot clock should not come into effect at all. Leading the Crusaders right now, Clara Avery has 3 points, and Kenna Moon has 3 points as well. No other Crusaders in the scoring column yet. Ella Avery throws it into her sister Clara Avery. Bring up the ball here with 11:25 left here in the first half. Let's see what Coach Milkey has drawn up here out of the timeout. Pick and roll, skip pass over to Ella Avery for a 3-point shot. It's out. Foul on St. Anthony. Second foul on Thomas. We'll have to watch that, as that's really quite her best top scorer for St. Anthony. She's questioning the ref here at the moment of what she did. Play is stopped here while the referee and Annika Thomas have a conversation about what Crusaders inbound the ball off the baseline. Back to Clara Avery has it on the right wing. To her sister Claire back on the top. Skip pass down low. Kenzie Mackey with the attempt, but gets the foul. She'll have 2 shots. Two shots for first one's in. She gets the second, 11-7, St. Anthony. Up and in, 2 for 2 off the bench. St. Anthony brings the ball up quick. Laura Hauge with guarding Nagosek. Gross out top. Seabit, floor general for St. Anthony. Number 12 in the corner for a three-point shot. Rebound St. Anthony. Oh, missed the bunny underneath. Laura Hauge brings it up. Ella Avery dribbling around the perimeter, looking for an opportunity to drive to the bucket. Lucy Hauge working the ball around. Back to Claire Avery out at the top. 11-8 St. Anthony. Trying to get to the bucket. Laura Hauge at just above the free throw. Lucy Hauge. Back to Laura Hauge. Turnover by St. Croix Lutheran. Seabit takes the ball in. Oh, fall on Claire Avery here. Tried for the block, for the charge. Claire control, but goes against her on that. Her first, team third. Seabit into the corner here. Oh, almost a steal by Claire Avery. Oh, out of bounds on St. Croix Lutheran. Seabit to inbound the ball. Three-point chance by St. Anthony. Rebound by Lucy Hauge. She's bringing it up. Gets it to Claire Avery. Working the ball, trying to get it underneath. Turnover on St. Croix Lutheran. Moon back in the game for Ella Avery. 11-8 St. Anthony over St. Croix. Seabit brings the ball up. Gets it to Gross. Back to Prism. All right. Working it around on the left side. Into the lane. Three-point shot try. Oh, Claire Avery down low on the block. To Lucy Hauge for a three-point shot. Miss. Out of bounds. Jump ball, the referee calls. So possession goes to the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders. Laura Hauge inbounds the ball. Gets it to Claire Avery. Crusaders just looking to get a bucket here and get the lid off that rim. Serban gets it to Lucy Hauge. Back to Moon. To Mackey. Oh, misses the layup. Great play by St. Croix. Nagosek brings it up to Seabit in the corner. Back to Nagosek for a three-point shot. Up and in. 14-8 St. Anthony. Laura Hauge. Getting it to Moon. Back to Laura Hauge. Claire Avery calling out the play. Just under 8 minutes left here in the first half. Moon takes it to the bucket and scores. (14-10) St. Anthony. Seabit to Gross for the three. Miss. Rebound by Nagosek. Fall on St. Croix Lutheran. Fall on Kenna Moon. A fourth team foul here tonight. 2 shots for Cameron Weiss. First one's in. She'll get the second here. 15-10 St. Anthony. Second one, in and out. Claire Avery bringing the ball up. Pressuring the ball out top. Up in it. Oh, rebound by Lucy Hauge. Out to Skrine for a three-point, just off. Rebound, block. Oh, foul. Avery with the rebound. She's doing everything tonight. Foul on Gross. Gross is second, 16 foul. Claire Avery for 2 shots. Avery misses the first. She gets the second here because there's a shooting foul. Dribbles a few times. Up and in. 15-11 St. Anthony. Dahl brings it up. Looking for Thomas. Siebert has it. Looking for a pick from Thomas. Siebert back to Dahl. Looking for Thomas. Steal by Laura Hauge. Claire Avery with it. Gets it to Skrine. Rebound St. Anthony. Jump ball called. Claire Avery tied her up. Possession goes to St. Anthony. Ella Avery in for Laura Hauge. St. Anthony to inbound the ball. Thomas to bring the ball into Siebert. Sam Siebert dribbling the ball up. Ooh, Thomas on the right side. Surveying it, looking for a teammate into Nagosic, out to Siebert out top the key. Drive to the bucket, misses it. She gets her own rebound. Foul on St. Croix. 2 shots. Foul on Ella Avery. First personal foul. Siebert first. Gets the first. She'll get the second here. Few dribbles, bends her knees, up and out. Skrine brings the ball up. Claire Avery gets the ball out top of the key. Moon dribbling. Ella Avery back to Skrine to Lucy. Claire Avery gets it underneath. She's fouled by St. Anthony. Fouled by Zielsdorf. First, team 7. Avery for 2. Up and in. Prisbilla back in. Avery gets her second here. Up and off this time. Siebert gets it to Thomas, brings it up with the left-hand dribble. Dahl at the three-point line, dribbles in. Nagosic, Thomas in the right corner. Dribbling with left-hand dribble. Lucy playing good defense. Thomas up and misses. Moon bringing it up the right side. Pace is quickening. Skrine for 3. Just off. Lucy with the rebound. Moon, drive to the bucket. Up and rebound by Hauge. Ella Avery for 3. Siebert bringing the ball up. Gets it to Dahl on the right side. It's 16-15 St. Anthony, St. Croix Lutheran looking for their first lead of the game. Timeout, St. Anthony. Just under 5 minutes left here in the first half. 16-15 St. Anthony. It's been a back and forth matchup here so far. We'll see what Coach Milky has draw up here. 30-second timeout. I don't have the stat here, but the field goal percentage for St. Croix Lutheran is below their season average of 43%. They can't buy a bucket tonight, right now, and we'll see if they can play some good defense and get themselves back in the game. Teams coming out of their huddle from their timeout. We got Lucy Hauge, Laura Hauge, Ella Avery, Jewel Scrine, and Kenna Moon for the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders. Inbound by Seabit into the left corner to Dahl. Oh, a steal attempt by Scrine. Seabit dribble, left-hand dribble into the lane. Up and in by Seabit. 18-15. Hauge, Ella Avery dribbles top of the key. Laura Hauge has it. Jewel Scrine up and out. Rebound by Annika Thomas. St. Anthony bringing the ball up. Annika Thomas out top. Left-hand dribble. Lucy Hauge Gardner giving her some room, tempting her to shoot. Oh, Annika Thomas dribbled to the bucket, a left-hand layup. Game high 8 points for Hauge. Or not Hauge, sorry, Thomas for St. Anthony. Lucy Hauge dribbling it down, tries to find Ella Avery in the corner. Moon to the bucket, up and in. 20-17, St. Anthony over St. Croix. Lucy Hauge giving some room to Annika Thomas. Seabit out top. Lucy Hauge has her. Seabit from deep, rebound, Kenna Moon. Up to Lucy. Oh, almost out of play. Saves it back to St. Anthony. Nagosic brings it up. Dribbling it, oh, out of bounds. Out of bounds on St. Anthony. St. Croix Lutheran takes over. Just over 3 minutes left here in the first half. 20-17 St. Anthony. Claire Avery back in the game. Dribbles it up. Foul on St. Anthony. Laura Hauge trying to get through the picks. Foul on Livy Gross. Her third foul here in the first half. 1-1 here for Scrine. One and one here for Jewel Scrine. Dribbles, bends her knees up and off here tonight. Seabit brings the ball up. Pickett. St. Anthony got the ball down in deep. Dahl from the right or left side. Rebound, Laura Hauge brings the ball up. Ella Avery. Hauge looking to shoot. Gets it to Moon. Foul on St. Anthony. Foul on Nagosic. 1-1 here for Kenna Moon. Nagosic. Foul on Nagosic. Moon. Front half of a 1-1. Up and in. She gets the bonus. Moon dribbles, bends her knees, up and in. Nice first half here for Kenna Moon as Annika Thomas brings the ball up, looks down deep here, up and, oh, nice play by Kenna Moon. Claire Avery taking the ball all the way down. Oh, out to Ella Avery. Kenna Moon, drive to the bucket, misses it. Siebert gets the rebound to Weiss. Oh, a steal attempt here by Ella Avery. Can't corral it. St. Anthony inbounds it here right in front of the St. Croix Lutheran bench. Annika Thomas going to inbound the ball. Lucy Hauge in for Ella Avery. Annika. Thomas gets it into Siebert to Dahl. Over to Thomas. Working the ball around. Dahl surveying here out top. Siebert gets the ball. Over to Nagosic. To Dahl. Try to stop. Oh. Foul on Dahl. Going to be a 1-and-1 here down on the other end. Who's going to the line? Jules Skrine going to the line for 2 shots. 10th fall, so 2 shots. Up and out. Jules Skrine gets the second here. Up and in, she gets the second. 20-20 tie game here. Just under 2 minutes left in the foul on St. Croix Lutheran. Foul on Claire Avery with the steal attempt. Her second, team 6. Dahl inbounds the ball here for St. Anthony. Gets it to Siebert. Thomas gets it to Weiss for a 3-point left-handed shot. Rebound by Thomas. Steal by Moon. Oh, it's steal by St. Anthony. By Weiss. Thomas brings the ball up. Dribble left hand. Calls out a number 5 play. Siebert gets the ball, dribbling close to half court. Just calling out a play, getting the spacing. Getting to the bucket, foul. 2-shot foul here. Foul on Moon. Moon second, team 7th. Siebert at the line for 2. Up and in. Breaks the tie, 21-20. Siebert for the second. Bends her knees, dribbles, up and in. Claire Avery gets the ball in really quick here. Gets it to Laura Hauge. Looking for some space. Back to Avery. Under 1 minute here to go in the first half. Laura Hauge just double teamed. Gets the ball taken away by Weiss. Up to Siebert for a 2-point shot here. Just misses. Gets her own rebound. Laura Hauge with the rebound. Gets it to Skrine. Drive to the bucket. 25 seconds left here in the first half. Annika Thomas gets it to Siebert. Back to Thomas. Steal by Avery. Avery bring it up. Lucy Hauge. Just off. Laura Hauge tracking the rebound down. Oh, tracks. Gets it to Dahl. Out of bounds on St. Anthony. 5.2 seconds left here in the first half. Kenna Moon is going to inbound the ball here to Claire Avery. 5 seconds left, so Claire brings it up. Looking to get to the bucket. It's back to Lucy for a 3-point shot. Up and in! First lead for the for the Crusaders here is at a halftime, 23-22, St. Croix Lutheran. With the technology here today, we can definitely tell that she got that shot off before the horn sounded for the end of the first half. With the score, St. Croix Lutheran 23, St. Anthony Huskies 22. 10-minute halftime here. We'll be back just before the beginning of the second half. Thank you.
Scoring statistics for the first half for the Huskies for the St. Anthony Huskies. Number one, St. Tobacco has 2 points and 2 fouls. Number two, Lady Rose has 3 points and 3 fouls. Number four, Emily Mendoza has 3 points and 1 foul. Number five, Natalie Zillsdorf with 1 foul. Number 10, Cameron Reese with 1 point and 1 foul. Number 11, Monica Thomas has 8 points and 2 fouls. And number 25, Sam Tiller with 5 points. For your Crusaders, number 5, Laura Hawley has 9 on the charts. Number 10, Jules Stein with 1 point and 2 fouls. Number 11, Kenzie Matthew with 2 points. Number 15, Ella Gate with 3 points and a foul. Number 20, Lucy Hawley with 3 points. Number 22, Claire Avery with 5 points and 2 fouls. And number 32, Hannah Moon with 9 points and 2 fouls.
Yeah, you're right. It's just
So here, before we begin the second half, here as a review of the first half, starting with St. Anthony, leading scorers for tonight so far is Annika Thomas leading the team with 8 points. Sam Siebert with 5 points, 3 for 3 from the line. Livy Gross with 5 points. Emily Nogosik with 3 points, and Cameron Weiss with 1 point with 1 free throw. St. Anthony's led for most of the first half, and St. Croix Lutheran takes the lead right at the buzzer of the first half. Leading scorers here tonight for the St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders. Kenna Moon playing a nice game here with 9 points tonight, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 6 points for Claire Avery. 3 points for Lucy Hauge. 3 points for Ella Avery. 2 points for Mackenzie Mackey. And 1 point for Jewel Skrine. Laura Hauge played but did not score for the Crusaders. Couple items to watch here as we go into the second half. Foul trouble for St. Anthony. Livy Gross, one of the starters, has 3 fouls. And leading scorer for the St. Anthony Huskies, Annika Thomas, has 2 fouls, along with Dahl. For St. Croix, no real foul trouble. Skrine, Claire Avery, and Moon with 2 fouls. Really nice, tough, hard-fought first half as we go. What we expect to see here in the second half, a little bit more of tough defense, but I expect the Crusaders to open it up a little bit and for the ball to go through the basket a bit more here, as I don't have their field goal percentage in front of me, but it is well below their season average. St. Croix scored 23 points here in the first half. That is well below their season average of almost 35 points in the first half. Along with St. Anthony was below their season average in the first half at 22. They normally score just under 30 points in the first half. To begin the second half, St. Croix Lutheran will have the ball in their red uniforms with black trim, white numbers, and with Crusaders on the sides of their shorts. St. Anthony in their white uniforms, road whites with blue accents and blue numbers. Claire Avery gets it to Moon to lower Hauge at the top of the key. Hauge getting it to Skrine. Goes to the bucket, stripped, out of bounds on St. Croix Lutheran. St. Anthony inbounds the ball to Seabit. Traveling on St. Anthony. The Gosek wasn't expecting the ball from Seabit. Gives it back to St. Croix Lutheran. Moon to inbound the ball to Avery. Walks it up. Looking for a pick here. Moon. Foul on St. Anthony on number 4, Nagosic. Her second. First team foul in the second half. Avery inbounds the ball underneath the basket to Lucy Hauge. Back to Moon for a 3-point shot, just off. Lucy Hauge with the rebound. Back to Moon. Clara Avery down the middle of the lane, out to Skrine. Dribble baseline, looking for Lucy Hauge. Lucy pivot back to Claire Avery. Claire Avery for 3-point shot, up, just off. She saves it inbounds. Annika Thomas for St. Anthony picks it off. To Nagosic in the corner. Annika Thomas calls out a play. Back to Seabit. Annika Thomas dribble left hand on the right hand side here. Dribble baseline, Seabit. Rebound, Laura Hauge. Hauge gets it out to Skrine for a 3-point shot. Up and in. Scrine for 3. Maybe that'll be a coach for St. Anthony looking for a timeout. Yep, finally given it by the referee. Siebert looks like she got hit in the head. Trying to find her wits here a little bit. 30-second timeout here for St. Anthony. Siebert getting attended. The health professionals here. She looks to be okay, but St. Anthony takes a 30-second timeout to regroup. Coach Dave Milkey giving some instruction here to the Crusaders. St. Anthony will have the ball inbounds underneath the Crusaders' bucket. (26-22) St. Croix. Thomas inbounds the ball. Gets it to Gross. Back to Thomas. Back to Gross. Underneath the bucket. Up and in over Lucy Hauge. Avery in the corner here to back to Avery. Lucy Hauge. Back to Scrine at the bucket. Up and in. Quick 5 points here for Scrine. 28-24 St. Croix. Thomas brings the ball up. Dahl up top. Back to Prisbilla. It's Thomas at the free throw line. Nagosic. 3-point shot. Lucy Hauge with the rebound. Up to Moon. Up to Laura Hauge for a 3-point shot. Just off. Rebound Prisbilla for St. Anthony. Bringing it up. Nagosic. Dahl on the right side. Slows it down, brings it out top. Nagosic still getting attended by foul on St. Croix Lutheran. Foul on Moon, her third, team first. Mackey in for Moon. Playing a 3-2 zone here. Switching it up, Coach Milkey. Kind of control the tempo here a bit. Mackey out on the top. Laura Hauge and Lucy Hauge on the bottom of the zone. Ella Avery on the right. Oh, Annika Thomas looking to drive to the bucket. Nagosic to Dahl. To Thomas, gets the baseline. To Dahl for a 3-point shot. Up and off. Rebound, Lucy Hauge to Claire Avery. Claire, Lucy thought about a 3-point shot. Laura Hauge dribbling, gets to the free throw line. Claire Avery. Mackey with the ball over to Laura Hauge. To Avery. Lucy, Mackey, 3-point shot just off. Laura Hauge, off her foot and out of bounds. Story here tonight, Laura Hauge has not scored here tonight. One of the leading scorers for the Crusaders. Dahl brings it up. Nagosic in the corner. Oh, steal by Scrine. Taking it to the bucket, up in, just off. Foul on St. Croix Lutheran. Foul on Mackey. Her first, team second. Prisbilla inbounds the ball to Nagosic. Back to Dahl. Thomas out top. Dahl over on the right. Prisbilla gets it. Dahl. Back to Dahl. This 3-2 zone is really slowing the pace down here for St. Anthony. Oh, a tip pass, almost a steal by St. Croix Lutheran. Oh, a steal by Ella Avery. Laura Hauge with the ball up and just off. She can't buy a bucket here tonight right now. Dahl getting it through. Nagosic bringing it up on the left. Almost a steal by Skrine. Thomas surveys back to Dahl. Dahl out top. Skip pass to Nagosic. Thomas retrieves the ball. Dahl to Thomas at the free throw line. Up and off. Lucy Hauge with the rebound. To Claire Avery. Brings up the left side. Down the middle. Up and just off. Annika Thomas bringing it up. Oh, steal attempt. Out of bounds on St. Croix Lutheran. St. Anthony ball. 28-24 St. Croix over St. Anthony. 12:28 left in the second half. Nagosic gets it. Back to Przybyla for a three-point shot. Up, off. Lucy Hauge with the rebound. She's having a nice start to the second half. Lucy has it on the left side. Gets it back to Claire Avery. Gets it to Skrine. Calls out the play. Coach Milky is really getting animated here. Laura Hauge. Skrine for three-point shot. Up and in. 8 points in the second half for Skrine. Dahl brings it up. 31-24 St. Croix. Gross to Przybyla out top. Into Przybyla over to Dahl. 2-point from the corner. Up and in. 31-26. Lucy Hauge gets it down underneath. Tries the out of bounds on St. Anthony. Crusaders, a number of subs coming in here tonight, or at the break here. Kendra Valou is in with Lucy Hauge, Ella Avery, Kenna Moon, along with Laura Hauge. Gets it into Laura Hauge. Top of the key, dribbling. Gets it to Ella Avery. Kenna Moon up and just off. Gets her own rebound. Oh, tries it again. Seabit back in the game. Gets it to Thomas. Back to Gross. Seabit out top. Thomas. Lucy Hauge with the steal. Gets it to Ella Avery. Dribbling up the middle here to Lucy Hauge. Down the middle to, oh, just off. Nice pass attempt to Valou, just gets tipped away by St. Anthony. Laura Hauge going to inbound the ball. Calls out the play. Ella Avery coming around. Back to Lucy Hauge right at the bucket. Up and just off. Valou with the put back. Can't go in. Annika Thomas over to Seabit. Annika Thomas up and in on the left baseline. Moon brings the ball up. Down the middle to Valou. Misses the shot. Seabit with the rebound. 31-28 St. Croix. Timeout St. Anthony. Full timeout here for the Huskies. Coach Dave Milky shaking his head. Can't get a bucket, an easy bucket here tonight. Encouraging his players on. Keep shooting. A tough, hard-fought game so far. Can be pretty rough, but it looks to be a tough match here. I think we're all waiting for the lid to be taken off this with some type of scoring spree here by the Crusaders. Skrine's leading the second half. She has all the scoring here with 8 points. Annika Thomas game high right now with 10 points and 6 points total for the St. Anthony here in the second half. 31-28, St. Croix over St. Anthony with 10:06 left here in the second half. Kenna Moon has 3 fouls, and Livy Gross has 3 fouls. Those are the folks with foul trouble here. St. Anthony will inbound the ball underneath the Crusaders' basket, or on the sideline actually, in Crusader territory. They inbound to Seabit. St. Croix Lutheran back to a 2-3 zone here. Oh, a steal by Skrine. A layup, good. 10 points in second half for Skrine. 33-28 St. Croix. Lucy Hauge. Laura Hauge tries it. Annika Thomas. 33-30. Moon with the ball on the right side. Laura Hauge looking to get off the schneid here. 3-point shot off. Rebound by Thomas. Clara Avery with some tough defense on Thomas. Weiss to Gross, back to Seabit, now to Thomas. Oh, good movement by St. Anthony. Weiss with 2. 33-32. Over to Skrine for 3. Up and in. Skrine's the only scorer for St. Croix here in the second half. Thomas for a quick 3. Up and in. It's back and forth. 36-35 St. Croix. 2 points. Clara Avery all the way down. 38-35. The pace is quickening here. Scoring pace. Annika Thomas guarded by Laura Hauge. Helped out by Seabit down low. Oh, foul on Laura Hauge. 2 shots for Seabit. Laura Hauge's first, team third. Seabit for 2 shots. Made the first. Nagosic back in. Seabit for second. Up and in. 38-37 St. Croix. Avery back quickly here. Steal by Thomas. Avery, tough defense here. Seabit for 3, just off. Rebound by Clara Avery. Over to Skrine. Pump fake. Up and in. Drive for 2. 40-37 St. Croix. Just under 8 minutes left in the second half. Nagosic has it. Oh, a steal attempt here by Skrine. Laura Hauge. Back to Moon. Three-point try here by Gross. Moon has it, brings it up quickly. Lucy Hauge on the right. Lucy Hauge backs her down and scores. Seabit brings it up, gets it to Nagosic, back to Seabit, to Gross. Nagosic for 3, just off. Laura Hauge with the rebound. Laura Hauge backs it out, gets it to Moon. Timeout, Coach Milky calls a timeout here. Looks like a full timeout here. Coach Milky drawing up a play here to extend the lead, 42-37, St. Croix. 15 points for Skrine here in the second half. total of 16 for the game. Game high, 16 points. Annika Thomas for St. Anthony has 15 points. It's been back and forth here in the second half. 42-37. Other 8 points here for Claire Avery, having a nice second half. Tough defense, dishing out the assists here. We'll see what Coach Milkey has drawn up here to get a quick bucket. Laura Hauge is due for a basket here. Jewel Skrine to inbound the ball to Claire Avery. Claire Avery, they spread the floor here. Looks like a four corners almost. Kenna Moon to Laura Hauge. Back to Claire Avery. It's a weave going on. Claire Avery gets it down in the block. Kenna Moon down the lane to Lucy Hauge. Laura Hauge. Back to Kenna Moon. She backs it out. It's a lot of motion. Kenna Moon down. Foul on before the shot. Foul on Gross, her fourth. Team second. Laura Hauge inbounds the ball. Back to Claire Avery. Swinging around. Oh, Seabit with a steal chance. They're trying to get the ball to Laura Hauge. Hauge to inbound the ball. Back to Kenna Moon. Kenna Moon waiting for the defender to come out. Oh, Annika Thomas with the steal attempt. Oh, Lucy Hauge misses the ball. Dahl bringing the ball up. Jump shot just off. Laura Hauge with the rebound. Dribbling. Oh, Dahl with the steal. Dahl bringing it up. Oh, steal by Claire Avery. Claire Avery up and in. 10 points for Claire Avery. At least 2 steals that I can remember. The number 3 steal artist in the state Minnesota State High School League, Laura Hauge with the foul. 2 shots. 2 shots for Annika Thomas. Left-handed shot, up and in. That was the second foul on Laura Hauge, team 4th. Annika Thomas bends, left-handed shot, up and in. Claire Avery brings the ball up quickly. And backing it out here. Milky looking to let the clock run here. Moon gets it to the top of the key. Back to Claire Avery, out top. Claire Avery looking to make an easy bucket here for Lucy Hauge. 7 points for Laura Hauge tonight, or Lucy Hauge tonight. St. Anthony working it around. Thomas has it on the right side. Back to Seabit out top. The point guard getting it in motion here. Dahl has it. Back to Seabit. Thomas at the free throw line. Up and just out. Lucy Hauge with the rebound. Brings it up. Joel Skrine up here on the right side. Moon out top, close to half court. Moon having a nice game here tonight. Draws Lucy up and in. A 3-point try. Great drive by Kenna Moon. Lucy Hauge crashing, gets the bucket and a chance at a 3-point play. Lucy Hauge dribbles, bends her knees. Up and just off the back rim. Oh, Claire Avery gets the rebound. Laura Hauge gets it. Kenna Moon backs it out. Jewel Skrine. Laura Hauge. 4:20 left here in the second half. Kenna Moon. The Crusaders doing a nice job working the ball around. Foul on St. Anthony. Foul on Dahl, her third, team third. Team fourth. Timeout, 30-second timeout here for Coach Milkey. Leading scorers here in the second half. Joel Skrine has 15 in the second half. Total team high 16 points for the game. Annika Thomas for St. Anthony has a game high 17 points, just below her average of 17.6. Skrine is just above her average at 14.3. So leading scorers come into play here in the second half. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left here in the second half. Dahl has 4 fouls. Gross has 4 fouls for St. Anthony. Kenna Moon here to inbound the ball. To Claire Avery. Spread the floor here. Claire Avery gets the ball. Moon for a 3-point shot, just off. Claire Avery with the rebound. Gets it out to Laura Hauge for a 3-point shot, up and in! First points of the game. Smile on Laura Hauge's face. 51-39. St. Croix starting to pull away here. Lucy Hauge with the block attempt with the foul on the arm. First foul on Lucy Hauge, team 5th. 2 shots for Nagosic. Gross. Misses the first. Second one up and in. 51-40, St. Croix. St. Anthony pressuring the ball. Claire Avery. Timeout here. Called by Coach Milkey. 30-second timeout. Coach Milkey draw up a play to get the ball across half court. Leading scorers here for the game for St. Croix. 16 points for Joel Skrine. Lucy Hauge has 9. Claire Avery has 10. Kenna Moon has 9. Ella Avery and Laura Hauge both have 3. And Kenzie Mackey has 2. 3:41 left here in the second half. 51-40 St. Croix. Coach Milkey takes off his jacket. It's been a long game here for Coach Milkey. He means business now. Long pass to Skrine. She stops. Jumper misses the jumper. Nagosic with the rebound brings it up to Seabit. Seabit in the corner. Takes the baseline. Oh, foul on Skrine. Gets her on the arm. Third foul on Skrine, 16 foul. Next one, St. Anthony will be in the bonus. Seabit at the line. Misses the first one. (51-40) St. Croix. Seabit for second free throw, up and in. You get a chance to set up the press. Back, Lucy Hauge gets it to Kenna Moon. Back to Claire Avery, over to Skrine. Back to Lucy Hauge at the top of the key. Moon gets it, backs it out. Coach is calling for a 4 corners type look. Claire Avery down the middle to Lucy Hauge. Moon has it out top. Oh, St. Anthony is going to start fouling here. Foul on Nagosic, her third, team 5th. Lucy Hauge going to inbound the ball. 2 more fouls until St. Croix's in the bonus. Lucy Hauge gets it into Moon. Moon gets it down the lane to Lucy Hauge, up and in. Great assist here by Moon. 53-41, St. Croix. Nagosic to Gross. A steal attempt by Laura Hauge. Annika Thomas at the elbow. Rebound by Lucy Hauge. Fall on Seabit, her first, team 6. Next one they'll be in the bonus. St. Croix will be in the bonus. Lucy Hauge getting it into Clara Avery. Back to Kenna Moon. Moon, loses the handle. Nagosic going to inbound the ball to Seabit. 2:31 left here in the second half. 53-41, St. Croix. Dahl gets it on the left wing. Back to Gross, to Thomas. Thomas having a nice night tonight. Gross to Nagosic for 3. Off. Rebound by Gross. Back to Dahl. Travel on St. Anthony. Turnover gives the ball to St. Croix. Lucy Hauge inbounds the ball. Gets it into Kenna Moon. Moon dribbling it through, breaks the press herself. Oh, almost a travel there. Back to Lucy Hauge out top. Skip pass over to Moon. Moon thought about the 3. Gets it to Lucy Hauge. Lucy Hauge's everywhere here tonight. Oh, foul. Clara Avery gets fouled. That's Dahl's 5th foul. She's out of the game. Team 7th. Clara Avery's going to have a 1-and-1. Dahl's out of the game with 5 fouls. Prisbilla back in. Avery for a 1-and-1 in the front end of it. Up and in. She gets the second. Dribbles. Up and just out. Oh, scrabble for the ball, jump ball. St. Anthony ball on the possession. Nagosic going to inbound the ball here to Seabit. Nagosic bringing it up. Moon defending her. Avery looking for a steal. Gross. Drive to the bucket. Lucy Hauge with the rebound. Oh. Foul on Seabit on Claire Avery. Her second, team 8th. Claire Avery going to have 1-and-1 again. See if she can get the front end of this. Up and just off. Laura Hauge. Oh, off Annika Thomas. St. Croix Lutheran ball. Laura Hauge was hustling over there. Hauge to inbound the ball. 1:27 left here in the second half. Gets it to Lucy Hauge. Down on the block. Dribbles it back out. Claire Avery gets it to Lucy Hauge. Foul on Gross. Her 5th. Team 9th. Cameron Weiss replacing Livy Gross. Lucy Hauge for 1-and-1. Just off. Annika Thomas bringing it up. Hauge defending her. Seabit. Cameron Weiss for a 3-point off top of the key. Foul on St. Anthony. Foul on Nagosic, her 4th, team 10th. Kenna Moon going to be shooting 2. St. Croix will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. 54-44, 1 minute left here in the second half. Kenna Moon up and in. 10 points for her tonight. Up and in. Makes both. 56-44, just under a minute. Sam Seabit brings it up. Dribbles, gets to the bucket. Foul on St. Croix. Foul on Laura Hauge. Her third, team 7th. Seabit gets 2. Up and in. 9 points for Seabit. Looking for her 10th. Up and in. 10 points here tonight. All free throws here in the second half. Moon breaks the press. Gets it over to Laura Hauge. Back to Lucy Hauge. Claire Avery settles it down here out top. Claire Avery over to Kenna Moon. Oh, Seabit with the steal attempt gets the ball off Moon. St. Anthony ball here with 32.5 seconds left. 56-46 St. Croix. Seabit brings the ball up. We get the Nagosic for 3. Lucy Hauge with another rebound. Outlets it to Jewel Skrine. Kenna Moon. St. Anthony. Oh, Kenna Moon drive to the bucket and 2. 58-46. Cameron Weiss with the bucket here right at the end. 58-48. St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders over St. Anthony. As the teams shake hands here, so final stats here for scoring. Dahl had 2 for tonight. For St. Anthony, Dahl had 2 tonight. Gross with 8. Nagosic with 3. Thomas with 17. Seabit with 10. Weiss with 8 for a total of 48. St. Croix Lutheran, a lot of tough shots here tonight. Didn't go down. Starting at the top of the scorecard, Laura Hauge with 3. Jewel Skrine with 16. Lucy Hauge with 11. Claire Avery with 11. Kenna Moon with 11. Nice balance attack along with Kenzie Mackey having 2 and Ella Avery for 3. The win gets St. Croix Lutheran to overall record of 15-4 and a conference record of 7-1. Their next St. Anthony with the loss goes to overall record of 9-8 and 3-4 in the Tri-Metro Conference. St. Anthony next game is next Tuesday night against Visitation, and the St. Croix Crusaders, St. Croix Lutheran Crusaders have a game tomorrow against number 2 Becker tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. in St. Michael, Albertville. Once again, thanks for joining us here tonight. We'd like to thank Jackson Din, Luke Manwarn, executive producer Chris Mackey, and I'm Scott Manwarn. Thanks again. We'll look for you guys at the next girls game. Thank you. Have a great night.